Is it different? So annoying. Wait, did I mute that? Hello, viewers. What do we got here? We have an open. Am I in this thing? Waiting is dark, so I should be light. I have to join this league. Alright. Join the league. Join league by paying 5 gold. I wish I could just like automatically be in the open league at all times. I'm playing against Gavino, which I think Gavino like wins all league every year or something. Or not every year, every month. Let's take a look at the leagues. Wait, what? I'm just in same game twice. Wait. I just wanted to see. Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, but look how many games he's played. 26 points. 12 games. Well, I guess he has, yeah. People have been active in these things. I remember looking before and always, this guy was number 1 because he was just playing a lot of games. I shouldn't have said that. Sounded rude. Yeah, and having success over a large sample size, which is good. Joe, are you watching the stream? Wait, where'd my YouTube video go? Okay, so let me close this out. And this one. Alright. I'll call it the YouTube video so I can see that chat. Alright. Yeah. I was gonna say. One watching now, that's me. Alright, so. Hey, what's up, Andrew? It's cool to meet AK29. Is that you, Andrew Klein? I'm guessing? It was really cool to meet you at Worlds. I wish we had had more time to talk. Oh, man. You guys do not understand how hot it has been this entire weekend in San Jose. Like, mid 100s every day. It is so hot up in my room. I'm not in my room. I can't go in my room. Take a look. I have brought, I don't know if you can see it, brought my mattress down the stairs so I can sleep down here. It is too hot to sleep in my actual room. I'm sweating like crazy. I was thinking about not putting the shirt on for the stream, but you guys, I couldn't subject you to that. But I hadn't been wearing one all day. I haven't even gone outside today. I did some reading from here, but even when I woke up, all right, here's the thing. So during the week, I've been really good. I've been going to the gym every day. Gym opens at 6:30. And I usually get there around like 6:45 or something like that. Except on the weekends. Now this is just summer hours, so it's not always like that. The gym opens at 12. 12 is way too late for me to go to the gym. Like, I'm already like part of my day, and like I'll feel weird if I don't shower by 12 o'clock. But I'll want to shower after the gym. And it's just like I can't make myself do it. Probably I should. I mean, definitely I should. But I don't know. All right. Anyway. Is Joe here? How do I? Oh, I'll use my phone. That's what I'll do. Let's see. Let's see if yeah, we're gonna. Even though we know we're not gonna find Kessel, let's just see what's in the reserve anyway. See. All right. So I can't get the farm. So if I had looked with the farm card, that would have been bad. Outrider is available. Mirax is not. So what do I have in terms of cards? So I could Outrider and then Pulsar Wedge. Outrider once, some Pulsar Wedge to another. Let's see, that would cut off 2 activation, and he'd get 9. That's actually pretty good, is it? I don't have him moving to attack position, which would actually, it's all right, let's think about this. Where did he start? He has combat response. It seems too risky to do that. Because then he just attacks 1, and then what do I have? I have nothing. So I lose position for no real benefit to cut off 2 force from him, which is nice. If I had moving to attack position, I think I'd do it for sure. So moving to attack position, there is 1 active. Oh, that feels good. So do we even play dash? Again, it's giving him value. Maybe I don't even play dash. Alright, what else do we have in terms of characters? 2 Luke's active. Talon Card is active. Mirax we already said was active. I think that's just about it. We have 1 Tunnel Vision active. Yeah, let's just draw a bunch of cards, I guess. Okay. Arrow respond. Oops. Nope. Alright, yeah. I may... It depends on what I draw, but this is very likely to be... control tunnel vision is good. I think... Luke? Not Luke. I'm gonna keep on drawing. There's Luke. Okay. There's where we stop. Maybe. Oops. Yeah, okay. That wasn't bad. Alright, he force pushes. Alright, so your force pushes, what would his priorities be here? Walker, probably? Although he's got the I am your father start, so is he not doing walkers? Maybe he just went for that to get the bridge. I could see force. Would I force push for that on this turn? Against Watcher Step? Oops. I can just do that on my phone, so I don't have to do it. That's where I hoped you were going with that, Joe, if you're watching. Oh yeah, maybe I should have pulled. No, I'm not worried about it. So he does get Lord Vader up for free, as opposed to 2 force. I'm fine with this. It's Luke's lightsaber. I have the dodge. Do I do like a wide flip here? Well, let's see what else he does. Does he go space also? Probably. Wow, he's going heavy on ground. I don't think I would have ever attacked even if Maul was not there. So, yeah, deploying Maul there seems a little bit suspect to me. I mean, I guess he could be afraid of Luke, sorry about the mess, stuff like that. But there are too many cards that he could have that would make that a bad play on my part. Like, what if he just has a force field? It's like not worth the risk reward when I could just ultimate him and I'm just gonna take that drain. I'm fine with that. Alright, so let's activate. Alright. I can't. Can I ultimate him this turn? Yeah, I guess so. Just have the dodge going. Gang, Cantina, guy in space. Alright, so do I always want... So do I tunnel vision this turn? I feel like I don't tunnel vision this turn. I feel like I tunnel vision next turn. I'll be activating 3 more force at least. Or no, 2 more force at least. Hopefully 3 if I stay flipped with Outrider controlling. So... Is that you, Phil? No, nothing there. Alright, so, yeah, I don't think I tunnel vision. And also, I guess, I don't know if he'd run sense, but maybe. So I think I always will Outrider as opposed to that. So if it's there. So let's just do this as my search. But I think I'm gonna miss. Nope, I hit. Okay. So 5, 8. And then do I play Mirax out? I kind of want to play Mirax out. I've got the dodge. I don't have the Hoojix. Hoojix is in reserve. I kind of just want to have the ultimatum and the battle plan set up. You could Ellis, I guess. But I could dodge. He could. So if he has Ellis and a Git combo, that could be bad. It just seems not very likely. Yeah, let's just do this. Maybe not. Well, this is definitely getting deployed. So I could double to the Cantina. I could 1 each to 2 places. I could just 1. Yeah, let's go ahead and deploy here. Deploy here. This way if I dodge, then I won't double up. And I think I just save 3 as opposed to drawing this 1 card. Just have do it. Yeah, a lot of the cards well, no, there were some cards that I want that were active this turn, so let's just draw this one. Clash of Sabers, okay, that's not bad. And let's pull Battle Plan and Ultimatum. But yeah, all right, so it's 8 o'clock for me right now. Let's see. What's the temperature right now? You probably can't hear that. What's the temperature right now?
It's about 84 degrees outside. Hot.
84 degrees at 8 o'clock. Actually, that's not that real. That's not that ridiculous. The fact that it was 106 at noon was a little bit more ridiculous. Oh yeah, you may start your landing. Blizzard 4, it works on that. Do we get rid of any of these? No. Ooh, Jake's lost. Perfection. The best possible card I could lose. That's great for me. So now if he has all that stuff, I mean, that was the other thing. Like, if he had that stuff, I would just top deck until I could find a Hootrix. And that could be bad. That could be like 10 foresight top deck, but, you know, it does minimize the risk a little bit to some extent. Not minimize. It does. Is ameliorate the word I want? Yeah, ameliorate. That's the word I'm looking for. And so I don't tunnel vision that. Just drain it too. That's fine with me. Falcon. Okay, Falcon is a less than ideal loss, but We can deal with it. Okay, so it does attack with the walkers. I thought it was more likely that he attacks outside, which is why Talon Card is the outside one. And Merrick's being inside. Alright, so we dodged this. No, this is a little bit high. Okay, maybe that's better. I'll have to check back in like 30 seconds or whatever. The delay here is much longer than the delay on Twitch. No, still not. The delay on Twitch, from what I understand, is like 7 seconds. Let's reactivate. Now we tunnel vision. Yeah. Well, we'll force train first. Yeah, this seems better. Camera wise. I don't know why I'm drinking this beer. It's gonna sound really lame. I don't even know if I want to tell this story. Actually, I don't know. Maybe it's not that lame. The entire reason I got beer, usually I don't mind beer. It's just I would never just independently buy beer for myself to drink. I got this beer at the grocery store because I was like, because I have no idea when my roommate is going to move in. I was like, okay, when he does move in, I want to be able to say, hey, you want a beer? And I'd have beer in the refrigerator. And that's the entire reason I bought beer. And I bought a 6-pack of Modelo Negro, which is my favorite Mexican beer. And I think now I only have 2 of them left. Because it's like I can not buy beer or any number of things. But if they're there, I'm gonna drink them or eat them. Same thing with like ice cream or cookies. Never ever in my life will I buy cookies. And I've actually never bought a cookie in my life. But if my mom bakes cookies, she used to send me cookies, like in the mail. I'd get cookies in like a plastic baggie. And they would be so delicious, and I'd eat them like, you know, all at once. I could not possibly resist. Alright, like my father before me is pretty good here. Like my father, play it, play Luke. Attack the farm. You bastard. You know what? I'm on to your ways. Wait, am I that bad? All right, let's do this. Wait, how do I do this on stream without you guys all seeing? I don't think. Wait, hold on. All right, I'm turning this off for a second. I'm still here. It's just did I change it or not? Okay, that worked. Wow, this is taking longer than I thought. What? Why is that happening? I'll turn the computer thing back on in a minute. How do I get the link? Hopefully you guys will think this is worth it. Once here, let me take an action in the game so that I'm deploying like my father before me. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's hidden. I didn't even need to. Ha! Wait, but I had to copy. I had to paste it somewhere. Whoops. Oops. Hold on. Wait, what do I? So create instant. Use copy button. Oh, okay. That rather. All right. I guess I could have just done all of that on my phone. Okay, I should be back. All right, and now. Yo, how's it going? Oh wait, hold on. Okay, they should be able to hear you now. What's up, dude? Steve? Oh, you muted yourself. You're muted.
You on the YouTube. So, are you okay over here?
What?
Over here?
I just heard like one word of that sentence.
Sitting over here by yourself, drinking a beer in that really sad-ass room.
Okay, I've explained to the stream why I'm here. It's way too hot up in my room.
Oh, I got that. It's fine. You're here. You're struggling over there.
Yeah. No, I thought it would be. I don't know. It was too hot. I haven't gone outside. I haven't talked to anyone all day. So I wanted to talk to someone. How you doing?
Sitting around here in DC.
Yeah, I've heard. So I don't know if you want to. Wait, but it's not the same one that you're dealing with now. I don't know if I need to speak in code or not.
For all the viewers back home, I have two chinchillas, and
Okay.
one is at the vet because he lost an eye when he met the cat.
Yeah. No, it was very
The other one
sad.
was out, but he just ran back into his cage, and he's done with his little adventure.
Okay. But the cat didn't bother him. Do you do you keep your doors closed?
Exactly, but and usually there's a barrier under the door, but Toby, the other one, somehow the barrier was dislodged and he snuck under the door. Even though it's like 1.5 inches and these guys are about the size of a football, they're about 90% fur, so they can,
Oh, they just, I mean, it's only the bones that the barrier will stop, right?
All right, so this game's looking pretty good for you. It looks like all of your problems are all the way over there in Hoth.
Yeah, so I kind of just ignore those guys and I'll be okay here. I think I just battle with Luke. It doesn't really make sense to do the Chewy Wedge thing. We could, if we draw 4 or higher, Oslo dies. If we draw 3, we can heading. Yeah, so 5. So unless he has a close call here. But even if he does have a close call, I can just heading it, right? No. Alright, so it doesn't have a close call. So he did have sense in the deck. Alright, so that I'm glad I waited on the control. So I don't forfeit anything. And he has to forfeit his walker. Now I've got the dodge in my lost pile, and I've got like a lot set up. And I didn't Talon. That was a mistake. Alright, so we... Oh wait, are you watching the stream?
Something else?
You should watch not from the stream, but from like the jump lobby. You should be a jump observer. Because you're going to be like 30 seconds behind what I'm doing. You see what I'm saying?
Don't want to do that.
I think I just still lose from reserve here. The Clash of Sabers I could see... Well, actually I don't have 3 force right now, so maybe in a future turn I'll save it. Because I don't see myself playing Clash of Sabers twice in this game. So I could see losing it. Although it does take up a stacked card on the Watcher Step Shield.
And when I'm doing this. Oh well.
Say that again?
I can't see your hand when I'm a Gemp observer.
Oh, good point.
It's fine.
I guess maybe switch back and forth. My hand won't change all that rapidly. I mean, it's tough. I was like, the more competitive the game is, the more there is for us to talk about. So it's hard. I mean, but that's true solo streaming as well. Like, you need to figure out something to talk about. Like, okay, well, here comes a pretty good attack on Wedge here. So this will probably kill Wedge. Which is fine. I don't really care. Alright, so the question here, obviously I don't Hujix this because I'm only getting 1 Destiny anyway. So he's got 13, 3 Destiny to my 5 and 1. I can cover 18. So we think of it as like 14. So I might even need to Hujik lost this. So there's no point in moving, right? Because I'm forfeiting them anyway. Moving is just for the 2 power. Moving can have better uses here. So yeah, I'll just forfeit these guys, and then, I mean, I've still got the, I'm in a good position. The only question is, do I Walkling back the Pulsar Skate so that I have a second ship? Because I've already lost the Falcon. I think I do.
Yeah, I think so too. I think the option with the Kessel.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, but I do it on my turn, so I get the +1 activation. Because I'm not going to use it this coming turn. I don't have any way to pull it out. Because Mirax being out is kind of bad, but not terrible. I could just...
If you do it on your turn, you can use pile pull to get it back.
Good point. Yeah. But I don't know if I want to do that, because then they can only fly up to, like, Tatooine. I could just get, like, Lando out.
I mean, you have the option of deploying it right to Kessel too.
Yeah, but I need to play a character to Tatooine, is what I'm saying. Alright, so just 5/4/4. I've never seen that card played before. Sido Nathano. That's a pretty cool image. Is that like a shotgun he's holding?
Oh, that guy? Yeah.
So that's 12, right? Because he adds +1. So 12, 20, 25. That's only wedge in 2? Wait, did I add that wrong? 8, 13. Looks like wedge in 3. Go Hujix for 3. Do I
I don't know. The
Hujix
Hoodoo
for
is
3?
not really helping it too much.
It only helps if he Ellisons and cancels my react away. Which I think is how I could lose this game. I don't think I lose this game because I peel 3 here. So I think I just do peel 3. Let's peel the Blaster Deflection, the Luke, and the Clash of Sabers. And then
Because you
wedge.
peel three, and you still haven't really lost any resources that you're that worried about.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, that covers that. Oh, and you have to lose Boba Fett, so that's kind of nice. Actually, so maybe that means... No, I can't. Well, what if I tunnel vision from Lost?
You might be able to battle with 2 smugglers.
Yeah, I'm just thinking that. But I won't have any immunity.
The odds are with 14 Force, though, that'd be it would either use up everything you have, which is probably too much per turn.
Yeah.
Deploy to Kessel, it means he doesn't have a whole lot to chase you with, unless he puts somebody else on Slave 1.
Yeah. So I think that might be the play. I think I do Walkling and Lando. So do I tunnel vision also? Well, let's start by making him lose force. And see what force he loses and stuff like that. Get all the information. And this is still really good here. We're doing 7 damage. Much outpacing his damage.
Has 3 cards in hand, so
Yeah, that's the thing. There's not likely to be too much of a threat. And I can look at one of the cards in his hand. So we'll see what that is.
guess.
So he did pull something with that. What would he pull? Probably another ship. So he didn't lose anything from reserve. Alright. It is a ship. The binder. Alright. Do we think he has any pilots in hand? I don't think he has a pilot in hand. He played Ozzel on board Blizzard 2. He didn't. I don't know if I have much of a read of what's in his hand.
I mean, it doesn't matter. He has 11 Force, so if he deploys Binder and a guy,
Yeah,
that's
I
like his
mean,
whole turn.
alright, so the only question is, so I think I'd do tunnel vision for like a cheap pilot and get that second pilot on the Pulsar Skate to space.
Yeah, you could do that, or you could wait. I mean, you could always moving for one turn and hold him off.
Yeah, but I wouldn't draw Destiny if I just do like there and now to onboard the Pulsar Skate.
Yeah.
It'd be a little bit, yeah. I don't see what better use I'm gonna have for the television, so I think I just play that now. So television. Go ahead and grab. Is it worth grabbing Melos as opposed to Leslomi? Melos is one more force, would be better on the ground. Let's do Leslomi. Melos doesn't help me against Zuckuss because I'll have their net. Cannot extend game. Oh geez, I've used a lot of time. I didn't realize that. Like half of it was trying to set up the
But after all this, you're gonna lose on time.
that would be funny. A lot of it was trying to set up the Discord thing and stuff like that.
No, I think a lot of it was talking about your mom's cookies.
Did I spend that much time talking? Whoa, no, I didn't walkling first. I was supposed to walkling first. That's bad. Alright. So now we walkling, then play Chewy. That will give me 5 force left. This is alright. Play settle, play retriever force. I could revert, but I don't want to revert here. It's a league game and stuff, so. This will be enough. Deploy Chewy. See, here I don't need to dodge anymore. I'm just playing around the whole Ellis thing. Pulsar Skate. And we'll put down. Sorry about the mess. No. Hear me, baby? Hear me, baby. Deploy with their net to Kessel. Yeah, I don't know. I've got more mom's cookie stories if you want them.
We're good.
We're good? Okay.
No.
Alright. Just, you know.
I didn't want to dial into this whole thing, but at that point, I was like, you know what? I just can't take this anymore. Maybe
that
everybody
was
else.
the breaking point?
Yeah.
Where it got, was it too sad?
Struck a personal note.
I guess, I don't know. I don't know, it's tough to think of things to keep on talking about.
I mean, like, not a whole lot's happening here.
That's true.
I guess he's going to play Binder with a pilot.
Yeah, if he has Grandin Morthron, that's the worst thing for me that he could have.
Yeah, it's not really a big deal, though.
He has what?
He's got that ship to put that guy with the shotgun on.
He also has Crash Landing and Pod Racer Collision in deck. Good to know. So I guess I don't try to do any more verifies because he might Pod Racer Collision me. Crash Landing, useless against me. So there's that.
I wonder what the plan was with this ship. I guess he must have another pilot, because that guy doesn't even, like, draw that ballast me, I don't think.
Oh, does he not? Yo, why wasn't he in reserve? Didn't he draw from Battle Destiny last turn? Or was that the turn before? I guess that was his last turn, so maybe he was just barely active.
That was the Ozzel turn, yeah.
Yeah, no, that was the... Oh, was it the turn Luke battled Dazzle? It wasn't the turn that Obi-Wan, or that Baron and Boba battled me?
I don't know. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I can't remember. I think it was actually the Boba Baron battle. But he used like 10 force that turn, and then it was the third battle that's 11 force, 14, yeah, and he only has 11 in reserve, so it's probably like the third to bottom card in his coming turn. Actually, yeah, so his bottom destinies are going to be good next turn, I think.
Great, they'll be good on your next turn because they'll just force train them all the way down to it.
Yeah, that could be. Well, I mean, I don't really see any reason for me to battle him. I'd rather just run away if he goes somewhere, right?
You're force training for like a bajillion.
Yeah, exactly. So he needs to change the situation on the ground, not me. Or not literally the ground. Yeah, so Binder, fine. So Binder not attacking is fine with me. Binder, so he can move 2 Binder as a react. Okay.
Binder's there, also not a Kessel.
Yeah, that is kind of a strange place to play Binder. I guess maybe he moves the other ones over, and now he has the react open. Maybe he moves both over. If he splits these up, okay. I was about to say if he split them up, I think I do battle, but I'm not gonna battle both these guys. Activate, yeah, full 14. No reason not to.
How do you not have a roommate yet? Didn't school start like a week or two ago?
So school for me started, but the engineering school and actually every other school other than the law school at Santa Clara is on the quarter system rather than the semester system. So their fall semesters start in mid-September. Do you know what the quarter system is?
Assuming that it's 4 quarters in a year.
Yeah, it's like, I think it's pretty much just a California thing as far as I know. I didn't know what it was until I came here. Yeah, it's 4 quarters, one of the quarter being the summer vacation. So where we would think of the spring semester, they have 2 quarters in that time, and it's slightly longer. So they have a shorter fall session and 2 slightly, longer in togetherness spring sessions.
Is a quarter with like one time off the same thing as like a trimester, or is a trimester just like 3 periods in a year?
I don't know what a trimester is in the context of school.
Like 3 periods. I just don't know if they have a summer break or not.
They
I
have a
know
summer break. Yeah, they're on summer
there's
break
some
right now.
there's some engineering programs here that do that. You can get all your classes in a shorter period of time.
Oh yeah, I knew that was the card in his hand. Yeah, I guess that's probably the same thing then. I guess I move.
Stuff.
So yeah,
Parties coming up.
I don't know when he'll actually come though, because maybe he comes like early for. Also, I don't actually know what date they start. I think I was talking to some guy who was in one of the grad schools, and he said some September date for when was starting classes, and he was just living there because he was working at the time.
I used to sign up for all the wrong classes for the first week. I would go to like the dean or advisor, whoever, to get like overrides into all the classes I wanted, and I'd wait till like Friday. So they basically had to do it because it's already been a week, and I have all of the wrong classes. And that's how I had no class earlier than 10 a.m. and I would have Fridays off.
Oh, wow, that's really deep strategy.
Perfect schedule, and then we just play the long game. And
Yeah,
they want your money.
I
I'm
should
not going
have
to say
done that.
no.
I tried every semester in undergrad to get Chinese classical philosophy. Every time I registered, my registration time, it was already full. The class,
Think of all the things that you could have used that for. You just really missed out in life with the possibilities.
yeah. And my advisor that you had to go to mandatory every semester to like, you know, talk about the classes that you wanted to take and stuff like that was the Chinese classical philosophy professor.
Did you try to get the override into the class or what?
Oh, yeah, I told him about it. I'm like, listen, I've been trying to get this every semester, and he's like, oh yeah, small class, limited space. I'm like, I'd really like to take your class, dude. Yeah, I know.
There was some weird loophole where my senior year, my advisor became the dean. Have any advisees left, so I was the only advisee that he had left to meet with him because I mean he's important and shit.
Yeah.
That just I didn't even have to play the whole like wrong class game. We would just wait and then I have the ability to do whatever I want. And he's like, here you go.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, so this game, nothing's happening.
Yeah, I know. I find it hard to talk about things when I like either losing or a close game. When I'm winning, I don't know what to say. Because when
See your hand, when I can't see your hand, it looks close. It's like, oh man, you only have 9 life force left.
Oh yeah, but I also have 9 cards in hand. And
I think both the decks you play, you tend to just kind of you put your whole deck out there, and then your hand is basically just to keep everything on the table.
yeah,
So it looks like your game plan is not to deploy anything else for the rest of the game.
well, maybe. I've got a couple smugglers in hand.
Wait, I'm switching back over.
Yeah, you can just, yeah.
A lot more work though. But yeah, I mean, ideally, you don't want to have to do too much heavy lifting if you can avoid it.
Oh, I've never actually confirmed that they can hear you. Can you guys hear Steve? 3 watching now, so whatever the other person is, can you hear Steve? I think that they should be able to. That would be really terrible production quality if I've just been talking and they have no idea what the other half of the conversation is.
Better or a lot worse?
I think it's a lot worse because I don't know what the first half of that sentence was.
Yeah, it's either better or worse. You
What?
probably could have guessed the first half.
Okay. What's the it?
Can't hear me? It's either entertaining or because it's twice the Tom.
Yeah,
It's
but
100%
if
less deep.
if they can't hear you, they're just hearing half of a conversation where we're responding to things that you say, but
I
without.
didn't have a conversation before I dialed in, so
Yeah, but I was talking to them.
fair enough. You can still talk to them.
I know, and I kind of am. I'm saying them like there's 10 million people watching, but
Maybe
although most people that watch aren't. Mike, thank you. Yeah, like most people that watch though after the fact. Because yeah, I've got like 30 views from this, like 30. These are lower than usual. Usually I'm like 50 or something. 111 views for that thing. But
yeah, I'm probably not going to go back and rewatch this
yeah,
because
you
I
won't.
mean,
But
no,
people that more people will watch it for the first time after this than during. And
but
that's what people have told me that I've talked to in person as well, is that usually they'll watch it after the fact.
watch at work or something.
I don't know. Maybe. If they can get away with it, why not? Alright, so that balance will make sense. So just that, drain.
Bad for him.
Yeah, I mean, he still does have like, yeah, well, I'm about to. I guess I probably should have Mirexed that turn. I should have done a couple use interrupts as well. Oh. Any interrupts that I want? I don't want that, so we'll just Mirax now. I don't think I know what the second to the top card is. Do I? Do I know what this card is? Do we take this? I kind of want to deploy that maybe. That's a bad card. Okay, that's not good. Alright, just 4 strains.
Learn in that Chinese philosophy class. It just sound cool, or is there an actual reason?
It had really good reviews. And I was a philosophy major, and it was the only non-Western philosophy that was offered. So I wanted to. I don't know. I still to this day don't know anything about Chinese classical philosophy, so I don't know what I missed. You know, I know that Confucius is a Chinese classical philosopher. That's about the extent of my knowledge.
I didn't learn too much of it. Whatever I did learn, it didn't fall into the rest of philosophy where it was like, like a systematic progression. So I feel like the rest of all philosophy just starts with Greek tradition and either ties back into it or builds up from that as a base, but it kind of moves, either through it or touches back to that to kind of like reinforce whatever they're trying to argue.
I mean, they definitely do start you with the Greeks, but I don't know about that.
Even modern stuff always ties back into the Greeks, a lot of them. They'll refer either to, the Republic or they'll use terms and stuff, assuming that, people know what they mean.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's definitely true about ethics, but about like a lot of, I don't know, I'm just thinking about like existentialism or something. It's just not even a topic that I would have, like the Greeks just don't even care or cover that. So I'm just debating whether or not it's worth deploying another smuggler and doing the move. I don't see the advantage. All he has in hand is Maul, so we'll just do the moves. Or like, I don't know. I mean, as you know, my favorite philosopher is Marx. I don't see much in the way of the Greek connections there.
Marx is alright, but I think I like a lot of the people that react to Marx more so than Marx himself.
Yeah, I think I've read them much less, so it could just be a bias of I favor what I've read.
Assuming that you're not going to have too much time over the next few weeks.
Right, no, I'm not going to be taking up any new philosophy reading, that's for sure. Basically, I've read whatever I was assigned and not much else. Didn't do much independent philosophical readings, which maybe I should have, but never really did. I tried to read, I guess it's not strictly a philosophy text. Have you read Brothers Karamazov?
But
Dostoevsky?
oh no, I read some other stuff. He did the death of the other guy and also the one with the Inquisitor, right?
Yeah, the Inquisitor was in Brothers Karamazov, apparently.
Okay.
The Inquisitor is what I guess that's probably what most the excerpt that most philosophy courses will take from that class, because that's what I read from it too.
For anybody watching that's not familiar, it's the Spanish Inquisition when they're interrogating Jesus.
Yeah, so Jesus has actually come back, and the Inquisitor has many questions for Jesus, and I can't even remember all it, but comes to believe that it was actually Jesus, and still is putting him to the question. And it's all
Good
about,
ending.
yeah, like, you could have done all of these things and proven that you were God. Why didn't you just do those things? So, like, everybody. Like, what if you're all powerful God? Why is it a mystery? Why don't you just say, "Hey, what's up? I'm God." Like every day, every hour, be like, "These are, if it's really important that we just follow these commandments and shit, why don't you, be like, this is your daily reminder, God. I'm God. Don't kill people or you'll spend eternity burning in hell." And
Hey, right, you find them guilty of heresy or something?
I can't remember actually what the resolution was, but like the whole message was, it was like, it was a roundabout way of praising free will. That if there really was a God there at all times, telling us not to kill anyone, or else this would happen, no one would kill him. It takes away the decisions, I think, was the
The
end.
existential. He falls into the existential category, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's what I read it in. It was my class, one of my classes on existential. But yeah, anyway, I tried to read the entire book, The Brothers Karamazov, and I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do War and Peace either. The Russians, they've defeated me. I can't do it.
The death of Ilyakovich, or whatever the guy's name was, that was a pretty short one. It's pretty easy to read.
No,
Dying throughout the whole book, so it's kind of sad.
I don't even know if I've heard about that one.
Might be Tolstoy though. I don't know.
Maybe.
I always confuse those two.
The one Russian novel I've ever read was Lolita.
One.
It's not nearly as long.
moved on from cookies to philosophy, so I don't really know if that's much of an upgrade. I'll apologize to people if they're.
So what are we supposed to be talking about?
We could talk about the cheeseburger I had yesterday.
How was that?
It wasn't really that good.
What? That's what
Oh
you
well.
have? It wasn't good? They want to hear it was
I
delicious.
was craving a cheeseburger all day from 12 p.m. on. So at about like 8 o'clock, I got a cheeseburger and fries,
Okay.
and I ate the fries on the way home because for whatever reason I couldn't wait. Cheeseburger, and then just passed the fuck out at 8 o'clock and
Wait,
slept for 13 hours.
you ate them on the. Don't you bike home? Did you eat it as you were biking home?
Story at all, but in real life, no. I was just walking back.
Oh, okay.
Bottom line, ate cheeseburger, fell immediately asleep. I don't know if the rappers were still in bed with me or. But
You know, your 8 o'clock sleep. Look at my clock right now. 8:55. I stayed awake longer than you did.
I feel like you on West Coast time just puts you on everybody else's normal time. Aside from crypto, you're not in sync with Europe
I
anymore, but
know
you
it
are in sync with.
sucks.
But you are in sync with the entire eastern seaboard of the U.S.
That part is true. Oh man, the first time I was here, we had the TV that was synced up to East Coast time. It was the greatest thing ever. So I could watch Daily Show at 8 o'clock and then go to bed. Actually, I'd try to watch Colbert afterwards, but I'd fall asleep. I couldn't make it through Colbert. And then, I'd kind of wake up off of the couch and then,
Watch The Price is Right, like every day, without having to be out sick.
yeah. No, that's actually what would happen. My roommate would love that. He'd always put on The Price is Right as we're eating breakfast.
Good job.
All right, game over. But also, I got to watch I watched the South Park, and I was like, "Oh, this South Park is really funny." And
It's the end of the story.
no, what? And then the girl I told that to was like, "How the fuck did you know it was not on for another 3 hours?" I was like, "I have facts." I don't know. That's the end of the story. God, now you make me feel self-conscious about the story. Not cool, man. All right.
Sorry.
That was the game. That's the end of it. So thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for Steve for joining us. Bye now.
Bye, everybody.